I'm Mrs. Wooliver, and today is Mrs. Wooliver Day. Are you ready for a story? Well, today my story is called Patty's Poem, and it's Patty and Louie Legend number 5, written by Mrs. Wooliver and illustrated by my daughter Cassie and Mrs. Wooliver. "Louie's here, Mom," yelled Patty from the hallway. "I'll be out skating." Louie helped Patty put on her coat and open the front door. They planned a day of skating together. Maybe they would even skate around the block. "Did you do up the dishes in the sink, Patty?" her mom Millie yelled. "I'll do them later," answered Patty. "You'll do them now, Patty," said her mom. "Remember what we talked about?" So Patty and Louie walked into the kitchen. "Sorry, Louie," said Patty, "but my mom told me I couldn't do anything fun until I take some responsibility around the house." "That's okay, Patty," smiled Louie. "I'll just sit here at the kitchen table and wait for you." Louie waited and waited and waited. Finally, Patty was done. "Bye, Mom," she yelled. "Don't forget to wash the pots and pans on the stove," her mom reminded her. Patty turned around and looked at the stove. "Oh no," sighed Patty. "I forgot about the pots and pans." Louie got up and stood next to Patty. They both stood there staring at the stove. "You have to wash all of those?" asked Louie. "You can go outside and skate now, Louie," said Patty. "I think I'll be a while." "I'll wait here, Patty," said Louie. "I'll wait for you forever." So Louie sat back down at the table and started doodling on a piece of paper with a pen. As Patty started the water in the sink, Louie sat back in his chair and started daydreaming. He was remembering all the fun times that he spent with Patty and what the future might be like with her. Louie started to jot some words down on the paper that he'd been doodling on. He wrote the word orange. Then he wrote the word freckles. That gave Louie an idea. Louie worked quietly at the table until Patty was done. When Patty finished the pots and pans, she snuck up behind Louie to scare him. "Boo!" Louie quickly folded up the paper he was writing on and slipped it into his pocket to hide it from Patty. But Patty saw him. "What's that, Louie?" Patty asked. "Oh, nothing," answered Louie. "Oh, come on, Louie," said Patty. "Let me see it, please." So Louie took the paper out of his pocket and let Patty see it. After she opened it up, she looked shocked. Louie thought maybe she didn't like it. "Oh, Louie, it's beautiful," Patty shouted. "Do you really like it?" he asked. "This is the best thing anyone has ever written about me," she said, "especially coming from you, Louie." Patty gave Louie a hug from behind. Patty's mom walked into the kitchen to see why Patty was shouting. Patty handed her mom the poem, and she and Louie started to go outside. "Isn't it great, Mom?" asked Patty. "I'll treasure it always." Patty's poem goes something like this. "Your hair is orange. Your freckles are too. You're my best friend, and I love you." Patty and Louie went outside to skate. After that day, everything they did together seemed more and more special. They had a wonderful friendship. Who knows? Maybe they will get married someday. And you know what? Of course you know, they did. This is their wedding picture, their wedding day picture. Very handsome, isn't it? Well, Patty and Louie stayed friends for, like I told you, all through school, fell in love, and ended up getting married. And I'm really glad they did. One day when my mom came to visit, she made me my very own Patty and Louie soft dolls. These are one of a kind. I love them so much, and I'm really glad that I have them. I treasure them because my mom and dad are no longer with me. Okay, they are waiting for me in heaven. Are you ready for a drawing? Okay, today we're going to draw Patty and Louie. We're going to draw in the apple direction, the apple direction, the apple direction. Put your paper in the apple direction, and you'll be ready to draw with me. Okay, this is going to be a challenging drawing because we're going to draw Patty and Louie roller skating. Okay, let's get started. All right, we're going to begin with Patty's head. And Louie's head. Okay, there they are. All right, make sure they're big enough to put their face in. Okay, if you're not happy with those shapes, turn them over, do them again. You want them up here a little bit, not right in the middle because we're going to put them on the roller skates. Okay, all right, let's start with Patty. We're going to give Patty her bangs. There we go. Just like that. Now remember, if I'm going too fast for anybody, go ahead and have someone pause the video, okay? And then get back to it when you're caught up. She has curly orange hair. There you go. Now, when we make her eyes, we're going to put her pupils, you watch. Don't make her pupils yet, because we're putting her pupils looking over at Louie. See how they're looking over there? Isn't that awesome? Okay, she's going to be looking at Louie, and Louie's going to be looking at her also. Okay, she has a C for a nose. Let's not forget her 4 eyelashes on each eye. Mrs. Wolliver, don't forget that. Okay. Then the C for a nose. How many freckles does she have on each side of her nose? Who remembers? 3. Good job. 3 circles on each side of her nose. Then they will be orange and a Mrs. Wolliver smile. Okay. Now what we can do is we can put her neck and a neckline. Then we're going to stop, and then we're going to put Louie's face on. Okay. Now Louie, we're going to start with his ears with a hole in each ear so we can hear. Okay, he has spiky hair. There we go. Good job. Remember, it doesn't matter how many spikes he has. Just put some spikes on his head. We're going to put his eyes on, but don't forget to put the pupils looking over at Patty. Okay? 4 little eyelashes on each eye. Okay? Pause the video if I'm going too fast for you. Okay. Louie has an L for a nose for Louie. And a Mrs. Wolliver smile. Cool. I'm hoping you're wearing your Mrs. Wolliver smiles today, because it is Mrs. Wolliver Day. And hopefully you're having fun. Okay. And his neckline. Okay. All right. Now comes the challenging part, their clothes. Okay, remember, just try your best. Here we go. Patty wears a pink dress, long sleeve dress. Okay. You're going to come down on both sides like this and put a bottom on it like that. All right. Let's do her legs. Okay, we want to make her legs a little bit taller legs this time since she's older. Now, she's grown up with Louie as her friend. Elementary school, middle school, high school, and then they got married. All right, now we're going to put skates on, rollerblades, even though they didn't have rollerblades back then when they grew up, but we're going to put rollerblades on. So we're going to put her shoe on, both her shoes, okay, like that. And then you want to put her wheels on. 1, 2, 3. Looks like I can fit 4 rollerblade wheels on that shoe, on that skate. And let's try 4 on this side, I hope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 4. Now they don't have to look perfect. Okay. If we want to put maybe a line up like that where it ties or something. Her tie shoes. Oh, don't forget her socks. Ooh, gotta wear socks. You get blisters on your feet if you don't wear socks with your roller skates, okay? And then we're going to go up into her arms. Remember her small little arm coming out of her long sleeve dress. You're going to give her thumb and a mitten like that with 3 lines inside. 1, 2, and 3. Good job. Then we're going to give her little arm here too. On that side, we're going to give her thumb and a mitten, and it's not the same size. That's okay. With 3 lines inside. All right. And now we're going to move over to Louie. We're going to make his, okay. If I'm going too fast, remember, pause the video. Pause it. I don't want to go too fast for anybody, okay? Because then kids get frustrated and they get upset and they turn it off and they go away. And I don't want you to go away. I want you to have fun. Okay, let's make his sleeves. Okay. Come in like that on both sides. And up to a sleeve. Okay. Then you're going to come down to about the middle. See where Patty's middle is? The middle of her dress. Okay. Not all the way. We don't want to come too far down with the shirt. Because we kind of want them on the same line, wavelength there, and same position on the paper. Okay, guys? All right. Here we go. Then you're going to make, well, let's make his stripes. We want to make his stripes. We make one there. Come around, make one in a sleeve. Okay, come down here. And then one more at the bottom. Red and white striped shirt. Okay. Now his shorts, we're going to come down both sides of his shorts, about to the bottom of Patty's dress. Looks like I've kind of come down too far, but that's okay. Together on the bottom. A line, vertical line separating his legs. And we want to put his pockets in. Just like that. Okay? Pockets. I wonder if he has anything in his pockets. All right. Okay, let's make his legs come down. Good. There you go. And we're going to put his skates on. Okay, just kind of come like that. Come like this. His shoes aren't the same size. That's okay. We're just trying our best. I know I'm trying my best. I hope you are too. All right, we're going to put some rollerblade wheels. 1, 2, and 4. Now, what if you can only get 3 on? Is that okay? Yep. That's okay. 3 and 4. There you go. All right. And if we want to make the ties, we'll just leave like that. All right, then now his arms. Let's put his arms on. Now, your arms might be close enough to Patty to actually hold her hand if you want. I know I've drawn this picture many times, and sometimes I draw it so close that I got to make them holding hands. They're so close. But hey, they're friends, right? So there's his arm, a thumb, and a mitten, 3 lines. And then you're going to go on the other side with the other arm. Okay? Put his thumb, his mitten, and 3 lines. Okay, wow! Look what you did. It's awesome. Okay, we're not done. We have to put in the horizon line. Okay? They're going to be on the sidewalk. All right? Let's see if you remember how to do that sidewalk, huh? Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to come from Louie's shoulder. Okay? And we're going to draw a horizontal line all the way to the end of our paper. Horizon line, horizontal line. Sound the same? Okay. Then we're going to come here, follow it behind Louie, into Patty, follow it behind Patty, to the end of your paper. Okay? There we go. Now you might have smaller Patty and Louie's, smaller characters. Okay. I don't know about how this sidewalk line's going to go so much because I only really like to put 3 lines, but we'll see, okay? Between Patty and Louie, you're going to draw 1 vertical sidewalk line to the end of your paper, bottom of your paper. All right? Then between Louie and the end of your paper, you're going to draw another sidewalk line. Okay? And between Patty and this end of the paper, there's another vertical sidewalk line, just like that. So it looks like a sidewalk. Now, if you have a lot of room left and you need to maybe put in 1 or 2 more sidewalk lines, you can do that. Just don't put too many, okay, because then it ruins your paper. Okay, now right above their heads, we're going to put another horizon line. Yes, we are. The grass horizon line right above their head to the end, from one end to the other end of your paper. Okay, now what I've done is I haven't left very much room in my sky. Okay, but I know that I can put a really tiny jungle sun in my sky. Okay? Now, if you have a big sky left above Patty and Louie's head, wow, you can put a big sun. I can only fit a small sun. Okay? And then I'm going to put 2 small clouds. Okay? If you have a lot of room, you can put 2 big clouds. Okay? It's no problem. Now, put your pencils down. Look down at what you just drew and say, wow, I did a great job. Now, tell your neighbors or tell me, wow, you did a great job too. Are we having fun now? Yes, we're having fun now. Having a very nice day. Are we having fun now? Yes, we're having fun now. We're having a nice Mrs. Wolliver day, learning to draw the Mrs. Wolliver way. Until next time, keep drawing.